My name is Jen. I have been working with Gerardi Performance for almost 9 months. Before I started working with Mike, I had recently gained some weight back from some weight I'd lost earlier and was really struggling trying to get it off. And even though I was used to working out, I hadn't ever put all the pieces together with the working out and the food, and I couldn't quite figure it out on my own.
What were some of those things that we implemented through these 8.5, 9 months that helped you get to where you are today?
Well, I think that the implementation, first of all, was like meeting me where I was when we started with the workouts. And then if something was difficult, it was easily changed or shifted or subbed out. If I got bored or couldn't do something, it was easily just tweaked for me. So I didn't really have to think about it. The food plan was easy to do, and it was easy to sub in things. And when I would hit a plateau, um, I really appreciated the feedback I got and just the little tweaks that seemed to make a big difference.
With you coming into the program, knowing a lot, but not being able to put the puzzle pieces together, what were your results physically, mentally, since you started with us here?
Well, my results physically, I have lost almost 30 pounds. Specifically, though, like just seeing a shift in the way my body looks. A lot of people have noticed the weight loss because of the muscle structure that I have now. Mentally, I feel very much in control of what's happening. I don't panic if I go out to eat with people and I eat something that I hadn't accounted for, or, I am confident enough to know that I'll be right back on track and not be worried about that or feel like one thing is going to blow me out of the water kind of feeling.
Right. Yeah. And that's what we talked about on day one, I remember, was sustainability. Right. And that's what I talk about with everyone. Like, I'm never going to tell you that you can't go out to eat. Your coaches will never tell you you can't go out to a restaurant. But like, as you just said, we kind of teach you and guide you on how to implement it into your overall lifestyle. Now, with all of that being said, what would you say to someone who's sitting on the fence, is not sure about online coaching, has never done this before, scared to make the investment? What would you say to someone sitting on the fence about joining the program?
Say if you're even thinking about joining the program, you should do it. I was on the fence too because I have never done an online training program. I've had trainers, but I've never had an online training program, and I wasn't sure how it was going to work with you not being there for the workouts, kind of thing. But I felt very much supported. I felt like whenever I needed any help, it was right there. I feel like there were several times that when I reached out, I got a really good pep talk, and anytime I needed something tweaked or done, it was done right away, and I felt like there was still, even though you weren't in the room with me, that I knew there was a lot of feedback there that I was going to get. I knew you were looking at my workouts. I knew you were looking at what I was eating. And I knew that anytime I needed to chat with anybody, I could. So I would say I've been very, very happy with the results and what I've got. So if you're on the fence, just do it. If you were to tell me, 8 months ago that I'd be where I am now, I'd be ecstatic.